What a great way to take in a Tuesday afternoon. You're watching the NBA live on 2K Sports. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's Johnson in at the 3. And for Golden State, the core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
Here we go. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Now Jones. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And he buries his first look.
And you see the impressive basketball IQ Jones possesses. Keenly aware of when someone is open.
Pass to Green. Stolen by Jones. And here comes the break. Johnson passes to Jones. Down low from 7. Nice D from Thompson. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And Smitty, a trend for the Spurs, playing fast.
B.A., they get up a lot of shots. Problem is, the efficiency needs to be there. That was a hallmark of the great Spurs teams back in the day.
Now here's Jones. Outside Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
One shot.
And that one misses. Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, B.A. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
Now here's Green. Here's Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 5 now.
Going deep into his bag of tricks, Steph beats good defense with a great move.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Back to Johnson. And here's Jones. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Wembanyama. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Curry passes to Thompson. Looney against Wembanyama. Back to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Splash! Thompson loves a three-point showdown, and he usually wins that battle.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside Jones, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And so it's Golden State with it. Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Pass to Wiggins. Now Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green finds Thompson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
The beauty of Draymond as a facilitator, really sees the entire floor.
Curry against Jones. Here's Sohan. And Green comes to help. Jones from outside. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. The Warriors have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. A perfect start. Curry passes to Looney. We've got 1:23 left in the first. Wiggins outside. No good on the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Vassell passes to Jones. Left side, Wembanyama. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Golden State calls timeout. Will go with a different look here. Saric checks in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Green. Payton's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Chris Paul in for Curry. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Outside Payton. And here's Paul. Tries it from 16. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Now here's Wembanyama. They trail by 1. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Saric finds Paul. Got a piece of it. Here's Wesley. He's watched by Kuminga. Wesley, the pass to Branham. Collins with a screen on Saric. The 3 from Wembanyama. The shot off that time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Warriors on top, up 1. We've got more in store for you right after this.
9.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And when it comes to defining rivalry, Smitty, you think both sides have to win big, or is mutual dislike enough?
You know, I think BA winning really brings the rivalry out, and I think it has to go back-to-back years. Also, a little bad blood doesn't hurt a rivalry when both teams just don't like each other.
Small lineup with Paul and Curry pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Dario Saric, and it's Payton in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5. San Antonio trailing here. Vassell outside. Pass to Branham. Now Collins. He's guarded by Paul. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Paul finds Curry. Saric a screen. From downtown. Curry's shot is off. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Collins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, injuries cost Zach Collins a couple of seasons of his young career. But Smitty, the talent is still intriguing.
BA, the 10th pick back in 2017, has a combination of size, shot blocking, and shooting. You don't get that every day.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Spurs with some changes. Keldon Johnson comes in for Branham, and it's Jones in for Wesley. And both free throws good for Collins. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. On the wing, Curry. He's guarded by Vassell. Pass to Paul. Six to shoot. Outside Payton. Oh, Kuminga, strong black bull.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Jones with the ball. Yet to see a basket. On the wing, Jones. Johnson inside. He's covered by Curry. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Positioning and timing pays off big for Keldon Johnson with some second chance points.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Warriors are pursuing a 2-timeline approach, competing for titles while also building a young core for their future. It does not come cheap. This season, they're paying record-high luxury tax with the total team payroll around $500 million. Brian, the commitment to winning now and down the road is evident.
Deep pockets, Allie, that's for sure. Thank you. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for San Antonio.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Free throws good from Collins. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. And both free throws good for Collins. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Looney. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. To the inside, Wiggins. Oh, look at Wiggins rising inside.
Yeah, that's on the defense there. Now, you can't let Wiggins get this kind of positioning inside.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. Vassell outside. Collins with a screen on Green. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Warriors have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Looney passes to Wiggins. Thompson outside. Let's go with a 3. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to Clay, or he'll drop these all night long.
And San Antonio has possession. Outside Jones. Collins with a screen on Curry. Pass to Collins. Launches a 3. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Inside, here's Looney. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for the Warriors, Kevon Looney. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Paul, he's checked in for the Warriors. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Branham comes in for Vassell. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Jones. Pass to Branham. And there's a pick. Nice D from Thompson. The Warriors have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Right side, Paul. Wiggins with it. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. They get it back. Here's Looney. And the Warriors miss again.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
He did a nice job of keeping him off the block, didn't let him get deep post position.
Wembanyama, screen on Green. Johnson inside, working on Green. Pass to Wembanyama, over Looney. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And look at the soft touch. The rookie, Wembanyama, has really gotten this dialed in.
And here's Thompson for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Johnson. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And now a 3-point Spurs lead.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Spurs. They lead by 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, you look at the offensive execution for this team. What are you seeing?
I think they've done a pretty good job in moving the basketball, keeping up the pace, because we've been playing in mud a little bit lately, but the pace has been pretty good.
Hopefully that pace continues in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They trail by 3. So on the floor for the Spurs. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Thompson's shot is off. The Spurs shooting efficiently, 50% so far. And Smitty, even as his game has evolved, Keldon Johnson remains a spark plug.
You know, he plays with so much energy. He has become more than a downhill scorer. He can hit the jumper off the catch or dribble and keep defenders honest.
Curry against Jones. Had the space there, but it's offline.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Wembanyama, no good. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Wiggins finds Curry from outside the arc. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Sohan. To the paint. Here's Vassell. It's good from in tight. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Nice work and close from Vassell, paying the defense no mind.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Oh, Curry doing what he does best. Here's Jones. No points yet. Pass to Wembanyama. Stolen by Thompson. Right side Green. Now Thompson. Back to Curry. 4 on the clock. 13 feet out. Curry creates inside.
What a gifted shooter. Steph Curry can find himself a look from anywhere.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now. Curry passes to Looney. Outside, Green. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, B.A. Victor Wembanyama was asked to describe his game, and he said, quote, "The word I would say is versatile. Being able to score at any level, any moment in the game, taking responsibilities, maybe Mr. Do Everything." And Brian, will he be the next international phenom to take over the league? He said with a smile, "I'm sure of it."
Plenty of confidence right there. Good stuff, Alec. Thank you for that. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
We know he's comfortable with shooting the 3 ball, but he's becoming very comfortable inside the paint, drawing fouls, scoring, or getting to the free throw line.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
What you admire about Steph is how intelligent he is, especially when it comes to breaking down defenses.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Paul comes in for Draymond Green. Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Branham comes in for Vassell. That one drops. He ties it up.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. That one's off for him. 6 for 11 now. The Warriors have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Well, Graham, before he even hit the league, Wembanyama was touted as the next big star from afar.
You know, B.A., playing in a foreign pro league added to his mystique, B.A. We weren't getting the exposure to his game. It made it easy to wonder just how great he would be here.
San Antonio with the ball. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Collins with a screen on Thompson. Here's Johnson. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Thompson passes to Wiggins. Outside Paul. Pass to Curry. And here is Kuminga, defended by Jones. Ooh, Kuminga, so deadly at the rim.
And if you're a teammate of Chris Paul's, you've always got to be ready to catch the pass.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's the three. Gets the three to fall. Wembanyama's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
And a deep three from Curry. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Small lineup with Paul and Curry pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Saric in at the 5. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Payton. Pass to Saric. Now here's Paul. Outside Kuminga. Curry with it. Fires it. Vassell with the rebound.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Now Collins. Here's Branham. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Bullock. Knocks down the triple. Bullock's got his first 3 points of the game.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Now here's Payton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Passing skills on another level. Chris Paul feeds his shooters.
Wesley, the pass to Collins. Now here's Vassell. The shot, no good. Vassell's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Paul taking his time here. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Spurs.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. Vassell's shot is good.
Nice concentration by Vassell after getting bumped.
The Warriors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Timeout called, the Warriors. for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Šarić. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Payton. And it's Thompson in for Chris Paul. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. Sohan comes in for Bullock. Johnson, he's checked in for Branham. And it's Jones in for Wesley. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. And they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Thompson. Jones comes with a double team. The kick out to Wiggins. Thompson with a screen. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Wembanyama, pass to Johnson. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Curry for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jones. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama.
2 minutes remaining.
Wembanyama screen from deep. Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Curry against Jones. Green with a screen on Jones. Here's Curry for 3. He buries it from 3. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Johnson a screen on Curry. Vassell outside. And they recover it. Jones sets a screen. And that's good. Vassell for 3. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Devin rises to the challenge of the big moment and scores it.
Looney, a screen on Jones. Curry from deep three-point land. That won't go either for Curry.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Looney against Wembanyama. Looney grabs a miss. Golden State has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Now Curry. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Looney. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Wiggins from long range. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They trail by 2. 35 seconds left in the 4th quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
35 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. It's the Warriors with the ball. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Looney, a screen on Jones. And here's Curry for three. Another three for Golden State.
You talk about pressure situation. Stephen Curry lives for these moments.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're down by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what do you think?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Devin Purcell coming up clutch.
Golden State calls timeout. Scores tied at 41. 19 seconds left in the final quarter. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry surveys. That'll count if it goes. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here's Jones. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry in play as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Looney on the double team. Here's Sohan. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Sohan's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. On the wing, Curry, defended by Jones. Shot is good by Curry.
What can you say about Steph Curry? Masterful.
Now here's Jones. Here's Wembanyama. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Wembanyama's got 20.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Here's Looney. Pass to Curry. The 3. Jones grabs the board. Extra time here. Just over a minute into overtime. Vassell outside. 3-pointer. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
You see Vassell's confidence growing at the arc. He is getting more comfortable out there.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Curry against Jones. Curry passes to Green. Here's Looney. Clock at 6. Wiggins outside. That one is cash from Wiggins.
Plays with a bit of quiet intensity, but Wiggins has shown the ability to rise up in the big moments.
Wembanyama with it. Now Thompson defending. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Jones against Curry. About 2 minutes into OT now. It's been a good one. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Warriors able to keep possession. Shot clock at 3. Shot from the wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
At the line for the Dubs, Kevon Looney. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 2 here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. The shot no good. Looney with some nice D. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Curry from deep three-point land. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Stephen Curry, as soon as he crosses the half-court line, he's in range.
And the Spurs call time here. They're behind by 2. 24 seconds left in overtime. Johnson a screen on Curry. Outside Jones. Pass to Vassell. Shot to stop the run. Misses the trade. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
At the line for the Dubs, Klay Thompson. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
This is not someone you want to send to the line. Thompson loves coming through there in the clutch.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're down by 4. 12 seconds left in the OT period. Your thoughts, guys?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
Vassell. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2.
The greatest shooter ever. Yes, I said it. Steph Curry, a great option at the line here.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
From deep, Johnson misses the 3. And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
In BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. So long, everyone.